We have been on a very long walk today. A longer walk than I've been on for quite some time, in fact. I'm just trying to think when the last time I had a proper long walk was. It probably when we went to Whitby. And even then, it wasn't as... I don't think we walked as long as we did today in one fell swoop. Basically, we walked to the next town over. There's a nice little forest walk you can do, and if you do it right, basically if you walk in a straight line, you end up in the next town. And so we went there, had a little break in the cafe, and then came pretty much straight back. And it was a nice little walk, but it just took it completely out of me, so it's going to be a short vlog today. And really, there isn't a whole lot to report about the walk. It took up most of the day. I guess. Well, it was a good quality forest walk. It wasn't. There weren't too many people out, surprisingly, considering it's a bank holiday today. We did come across quite a few people, and we had that awkward thing. You know when you're walking and you come across a party that's perhaps larger than yours. In fact, invariably larger than yours. And it's large enough that they tend to split into two despite being the same group. That kind of happened with us, and so this party, I think there were like 6 people overall. They had split into 2 separate factions, and it was alright because we were walking at roughly the same pace. In fact, I think they were a little bit faster than us, but they also had a very slow dog, and so the party of 2 that had hung back, they had stopped to get the dog to come to them, and we just kept walking. But then we were in and amongst them, and so it was really awkward because they kept having to stop, and then we'd go ahead of them, but then they were walking at a faster pace than us, or trying to catch up to their other faster dog. And so they kept catching up with us, and they took different routes, and it was so awkward. And that's does tend to happen when you're walking. It's a difficult one. But that only happened once, thankfully. And also, I feel like I got stiffed. We went to the Morrison's Cafe, and the reason that I picked that cafe is because I knew it'd be open, because bank holiday. None of the other nicer cafes would be open, so you know what you're getting from a supermarket cafe. And it's passable, it's serviceable, it fills you up, and it's probably nutritious. And the second reason is because I thought it would be good value for money. Cheap, in other words. I'm a tight Yorkshireman, don't forget. Went there and I ended up spending nearly a tenner on my lunch, and it wasn't like an exotic lunch. I got a sandwich, some crisps, a banana, and some chocolate. You'd expect there to be some degree of meal deal, and I was expecting it to be like maybe 5-6 quid, tenner, near enough. And then I looked at the menu afterwards. I could have got a flipping veggie burger for like a £5. So I don't know what's going on with the pricing in Morrison's cafes, but yeah, maybe give that one a miss if you're in the. If you happen to be near a Morrison's cafe, see if there's somewhere else open first, because yeah, there was not good value. And the food was fine. I mean, most of it was branded stuff, so whatever. I got to have some Tony's Chocolonely. If you watch previous vlogs, you'll know how much of a fan I am of that. But the sandwiches were very bland, and the choice wasn't great. So I don't know. I wouldn't recommend it. And that was our adventure. Very hilly, as you'd imagine, being around Yorkshire. But yeah, completely. I couldn't do anything else for the rest of the day just because I've been so knackered. I've even had to cancel a stream for tonight because I've been so knackered. So that's been a bit of a disappointment. But anyway, these things happen, and well, the Monday stream is kind of the one I can cancel. So that's fine, I suppose. But yes, that's been today. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.